Don't you love it when a guy who reviews TV says your content is copyright infringement? Me too. Except for Actman and all the other people who are basically getting DMC striked because Quantum TV doesn't think it's right that they're pirating his videos even though they're not. Yes, this genius Quantum TV who makes sure your Samsung TV is at the top quality is making sure that no one could even touch his content, including me because I don't want to get raped by his channel. But this whole entire fairy tale starts with Actman making an Elden Ring review video, not even having anything to do with Quantum TV, except for one small clip in his video, which caused Quantum TV to just stand upright in his chair, astonished, dumbfounded by what just happened, just flabbergasted by this one small action that just caused him to fall apart in his chair. So Quantum TV did the reasonable thing and decided to take down his video by claiming it as copyright infringement, which is what any sensible person would do. Unfortunately, YouTube actually is kind of decent, so I was able to see that this video was fair use and rejected his takedown, which just pissed off Quantum TV and more, which caused Ackman to basically call him out on Twitter and just calling him a little shit for trying something so stupid. But oh no, that's not where the story ends here, folks. It keeps on going. Quantum TV, like the little Samsung roach he is, ended up responding to him in a comment instead of apologizing and stated his really interesting reasons for copyright claiming his video. Since according to Quantum TV, using a deleted video clip is basically re-uploading it so he could copyright claim it. Simple yet very stupid. Mostly due to the fact that something you post onto the internet is going to stay on there forever and people are still going to use it. It's not like it's illegal to use it even if it wasn't deleted. You're not going to go to YouTube jail for doing that. So is this video copyright claimable? Well, apparently to Quantum TV, it definitely is a super genius who is a god of all TVs. And instead plays a petty victim saying that he was just following the YouTube support advice and ended up being called a copyright abuser. Which, the only reason is being called that is because he was abusing the system. And he wasn't following the YouTube support advice because that isn't how that works. And Quantum TV from this wants to then sue Ackman outside of YouTube, which doesn't make any sense at all. And Ackman responds by basically telling him what everyone thinks, and it's that he'll win and that Quantum TV will literally lose all of his money because of this. Eventually, the Quantum TV makes into Ackman's DMs, just starts going off saying how he's so unprofessional and that his copyright claim should be justified because the YouTube support said he should do it even though they didn't, and that he deserves all the copyright claims in the world. And I'm not going to read the rest of this DM because it's starting to make me lose brain cells by each sentence. And at this point in the video, you probably think that Quantum TV is a really bad content creator, but maybe he's not a bad guy. But do I have some great news for you? He is. He's homophobic and racist, the two great qualities of humankind. Because in his own post, he basically states that he's only anti-gay, not homophobic, so you better get those two terms quite right, because you're obviously not using them correctly for him. And if that wasn't bad enough, he also attacks other YouTubers who criticize him, with the other one besides Ackman being Mischief, who ended up criticizing him in a video, and Quantum TV didn't take quite a liking to that. No, he did not. He ends up basically bullying the 16-year-old online, saying that he doesn't care if he's 16, and also his channel is inferior to him because he has fewer subs, but not anymore because thanks to Ackman's response, he ended up gaining 100,000, so now Quantum TV is the inferior one. So now that we've gone through all of this, we could now determine that Quantum TV is not only a bad content creator, but also a really horrible human being. So because of all of this, Ackman decides to respond in a video and basically beats the shit out of Quantum TV in every argument, mostly due to the fact that, with a little common sense and a little bit of knowledge, he was able to take down all of Quantum TV's takes on him and his copyright infringement. So now, thanks to this, Quantum TV probably is going to lose either way, no matter what happens. And this all just started because of Elden Ring. What a poetic story. I honestly want to play Elden Ring now. But besides that, the only thing I can recommend to Quantum TV at this point is to basically just give up and just beg on his knees for forgiveness, because at this point, who's even on his side? None of his own subscribers on his side, who are probably just 30-year-old men who want to learn how to work their own TV. And it's not like he can really defend himself either, mostly due to the fact that they weren't good to begin with, but also because People already took down his defenses, so there's really nothing left for him to do. At this point, maybe he should just get off the internet because he obviously isn't liked by anyone at all, and even if he was, no one's watching him anymore, which makes this even sadder due to the fact that this whole entire drama did not give him any clout at all, did not increase his channel exponentially. Ironically, it actually gave more positivity to the people he didn't like, so at least we could leave off with a good note.